Alright, it's only me. I've come on this morning, I'm going to do one half the album of the day and day. One half of Nazareth's Loud and Proud album for 1973. The year when Scotland had two of arguably the best rock bands in the world, with Nazareth and the sensational Alex Harvey Band. Again, that's not to say that there weren't some other ones in there, but I mean they two are genuine big time rock bands. And I think the only thing about the two of them is that they were too eclectic. They weren't like hard rock enough. Nazareth, very much the blueprint for what AC/DC would come along and do a couple of years later, be sticking to like a rigid formula, whereas Nazareth always had like poppier hit singles and stuff. A bit like Queen, where the hard rock side really good, really enjoyable, but there's another side there which maybe turns the headbanger off, and at the same time you've got the folk on the poppier side of things that aren't really that daft about the rockier side of things. But to think that when people talk about Saxon and all the bands that brought two great albums out in the 1 year, Ken Judas Priest, Stained Class, Killing Machine, Saxon, Wheels of Steel, and Strong Arm of the Law, Nazareth 1973, Razamanaz, and then Loud and Proud, not that long coming in at hot and heels of it, is a major achievement. The years must have been longer in these days. But what can you say about Dan McCafferty's singing voice, Ken? There's certain guys in the world that's voice was a gift to humanity for God, like John Wetton or John Anderson, and you really have to put Dan McCafferty in that bracket as well. He very much the star in Nazareth. Ken, Nazareth solid band, but not really any standout. It's made about the ensemble thing with the players, except for Dan McCafferty. I mean, Dan McCafferty, the blueprint for what Brian Johnson would go on and do on Back in Black in 1980. You couldn't see him doing that without Dan McCafferty even being there first. So anyway, I'm waffling on here about Nazareth. There's a big flipping cloud just come out. I've got to put a light on. That's like yesterday, man. It was a nice sunny day up to the back of 3, and then this massive squall moved in, man, and you get pure soaked. I need to replace this lead, man. It's a bit crackly. But anyway, Go Down Fighting, opening track on the album. Great track. Total hard rock here. There's nothing Broken Down Angel or whatever or Love Hurts about this song. This is very much a bruising hard rock track. Starting off with a 4 count here, where you get into this Descend and Run, which I'm pretty sure they used an adaptation over the My White Bicycle single, where you start on this Descend and Run for C through B flat to A to F, whereas twice. And then build up on a C. And then you're going to walk up to the G to start the chorus. So it's this. Going on the 3rd fret, F, E, G, and I walk up to A, and then that's the verse with it. D. Next time on the A with it. E flat, F, build up and C again. into another verse. And then at the end of the second chorus you just do that descend and run again that you did at the second. The thing about Nazareth, everything quite simple and straightforward, that and run down again. Well, there's a Manny Champion's guitar lead goes over the top here. Then back up and build up and C. And then for there on in it's just that to the end. With variations on the singing. So nice easy song, but really good hard rock number this. It opened up when you think about the opening number of Razmanaz, which is the track Razmanaz, which obviously borrows quite heavily from Speed King with Deep Purple. This is maybe a different kind of thing, maybe a kind of rabble-rousing, heads-down boogie, fit on the flare kind of thing, rather than the kind of speedier Razmanaz. So let's get tore into this. This is Go Down Fighting by Nazareth. Wait a minute here. I'm sitting on the bloody... I'm like that. Why is that? Why can I not get comfy here? I'm sitting on the bloody CD. So let's go. Here we go. Nazareth loud and proud. Go Down Fighting. Play the Nazareth song Go Down Fighting, and then that goes into Not Faking It, which is another great Nazareth track. Really good singing by Dan McCafferty. Why that guy's never mentioned more when it comes to great Scottish singers, I'll never ever know. But anyway, that's a bit of Nazareth to get us going the day on Thursday. Have a nice day, and keep listening to Nazareth.